Hey YouTube, my name is Brady, and today I'm going to be doing another CD review, this time on Protest of Heroes' 2005 album, Kezia. This is their first full-length album. It came out a year after an EP called Calculated Use of Sound, which I have right here, which I might also be doing a review of, not quite sure. If you want to hear my thoughts on their newest album, Fortress, which I think came out in 2008, you can just take a look at my introduction and top fives video, part 2. It's just right on my channel. Alright, on with the review. Kezia is a concept album that's telling the story of a woman named Kezia who is going to be executed. And it's split up into 4 sections, one for each of the 3 characters with 3 songs in each, and it just ends with one final retrospective song. Each section shows the execution of Kezia from a different point of view of each character. The 4 sections are called the Prison Priest, the Prison Guard, Kezia, and then the finale. Alright, Kezia opens up with No Stars Over Bethlehem. It's a really great intro for the album, really hard hitting, opens with a fast aggressive guitar harmony, gives a real good peek into just what to expect from the rest of the album, you know, what kind of music you're getting into, and just the overall style of the album. Alright, so the lyrics of this is all up to the listener's interpretation. It doesn't really give you the full story of how Kezia, you know, why she's getting executed, you know, what she's done to be executed. And I really, really like this. You could spend hours trying to figure out like an interpretation for it and just examining the lyrics and, you know, come up with your own opinion on it. I love that. You can either hear their opinion and take it for what it is, or you can completely turn it around. You can make this story about anybody or anything, and it just could apply to anybody. There's some really great songs on this album. The first 2 sections have no bad songs whatsoever. The third one, though, has my favorite song. It's called Turn Soonest to the Sea, and it starts off with a very quick guitar run, and then just mellows out into a very, very catchy riff, and it repeats a few times during the song. It also has my favorite breakdown and one of the most biggest epic endings I've ever heard. The breakdown, the whole band is just screaming, "Your flesh means more than you." It's really hard hitting, really hardcore, and it gets you really pumped every time you hear it. It's very easy to get the chug riff that's playing during the breakdown like stuck in your head. It's just so good. And like I said, the very epic ending. It's very rock out part with great like soaring vocals, and it just adds the whole epicness of the whole song and the whole album really. It's just very hard hitting, great lyrics, and it just repeats until the song just fades out into nothing. The last 2 tracks are also very good. Not very good, but they're pretty good. But they are my least favorite songs of the album. They feel like they'd both be like kind of middle songs. Like they don't really belong at the end, and they shouldn't be at the end. It just, instead of making you say, "Wow, that was a great album," it makes you feel like, "Wow, I really want to hear some more from this band." Turn Soonest to the Sea definitely feels like it would have made an amazing end song. Lyrically, it sums up the entire album, and it ends in a way that leaves you very satisfied. So, if I had to give Kezia by Protest of Hero a rating out of 10, I would give it a very solid 9.5. Just taking away that half point just because of the ending and how it could have been done a little bit better. This is probably definitely in my top 10 CDs, and I highly recommend it just for fans of like metalcore, hardcore, post-hardcore, that kind of stuff. Although I don't really know what I'd call them on this album. They have a really, really unique sound. Like on Fortress, you could easily call it progressive metal, but on this, it's really hard to narrow it down to one genre. It's a very, very unique sound that they've really mastered on this album, and they use it to great advantage. I hope you enjoyed my review on Kezia, and that maybe you check it out. Like I said, I highly, highly recommend it. And just to please rate, subscribe if you like this video, or check out my other ones. They're all on my channel. And don't feel shy to send me a PM with a request for a movie or a CD that you'd like me to review. Thanks.